could turn back the hand of time, today was a particularly disappointing day. There have been a fair amount of planning. There have been a good amount of planning and work to make an event known, to gather the attention of people who would benefit. And it was free. It was an educational series. I had met and invited a woman to talk about Medicare, when to enroll, the pros and cons of original Medicare versus Medicare Advantage. I thought it was a good idea because it's a confusing topic. Everyone who reaches that age has to deal with the changes and has to decide what's best for them. So in my mind, I was convinced this was a great thing and people would gravitate to it. And they didn't. It was a poor turnout. Poor is using the word mildly. I was anticipating a small group of 20. It turned out to be a small group of 3. And it felt internally like a failure. And then it was personalized. I felt like a failure. And it was disappointing. And I wallowed in my misery until I realized that's bullshit. That's exactly what it is. That's bullshit. A thing may fail, an attempt may fall short, but you never become bullshit. Never. And I crawled my way out of that hole and I said, there are things that I need to learn from the experience. There are things that can be done differently. I still think it's a worthy topic. I will not give it up. I will improve upon what I did. I will troubleshoot the process. I will learn from the process, and that's the key. That's what it took me hours and hours of wallowing in my own misery to understand that this was a learning experience for me in a very significant way. When things fall short of your expectation, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means that there is a learning opportunity here, and you can take it if you choose. Or you can just lay there and wallow in your misery. And the problem with wallowing in your misery is that you'll take it and make it personal. You'll have negative self-talk. You'll be down on yourself. You'll be less inclined to want to try anything else. You'll be less inclined to share the experience with anyone. And that's why I'm taking it to the podcast, because I am not going to hide. I am not going to hide behind the pain. I am not going to put myself down. I will say There are things that I need to learn. There are things that I need to do differently. There are things that I need to reconsider. All of that's true. All of that's true. And that is different from saying, I'm no good, I'm a failure, I can't do it, there's something wrong with me. What's wrong with me? I'll never try that again. I won't allow myself to be embarrassed. I say I ascribe to trying. Always trying, succeeding, trying, failing, trying and learning, trying and improvement. I don't know if this is going to help anyone other than me. I'm using it as a therapy to just get rid of the negativity, to say there are lessons to be learned and to be better, to be a better me tomorrow than I am today. And if this helps someone, if you can identify with this, then I say, wonderful, wonderful. Know that you are worthy. Know that you never become negative about yourself, that it serves no purpose. And so I will sign out saying, it took me a minute. I did wallow, but I'm getting up. I'm up. Take care.